So today what we're going to finish up on Kyle's Evo is I'm going to get the fender mounted and I'm going to build him a sissy bar. And he wants a Trident sissy bar, so it'll come up one on each side and then a nice sharp one in the center there. So I need to make a couple of these. So first thing I'm going to do is make the bracket that's going to go underneath the fender. So we want it to sit as low as possible. I'm going to make that out of 1 inch by 1/4 inch flat bar, and then start working on the sissy bar for him. Alright, so here's what I just bent up out of just welding rod. This angle I'm going to go for the inner fender for the mount. I'll follow this side on both of them now, right here. But that's the width I need and the height. Alright, I just wanted to show you guys. So here's this template I started with. I just did the first bend. But you can see I'll just line it up exactly like this. And we'll be good. We'll have our bracket. Alright, so I just finished the support bracket. So all I did is threw it in the vise, heated it up, made my little template. Boom, 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 boom. So what I'm going to do is take these and weld them together so I can get the same bend. So I'm going to do a couple stitch welds right here, and then I'll cut it off once I'm done, because I want both sides to be exact. Alright, so I've got these just a couple little stitches holding them together. Now I'm going to take my template on how far I need the bends. These are just going to be 45. So this will give me an idea on when to shift it. Alright, so there's our sissy bar bent for both sides. Still a little hot. You can see here's the one we made just to get the bend set. We're right on where we want it. So we're going to let it cool for a second, put it on the bike, check it out. Quick update. So I just finished tacking up this new sissy bar. This is what he wanted, a big Trident one. So it's going to be large. The only thing I messed up on, I put this too close to the fender. Once this bracket's on, you won't be able to get the bolts out. So I'm going to have to cut here, just move it up an inch. Just enough so you can get a bolt in there. I've just got the fender sitting on a wood block right now just to check it out. Also that P-pad too, I just wanted to make sure everything will fit okay. So tonight we're going to get the sissy bar finished up, get the fender mounts completed, and then I've got some other little jobs to do. Alright, so I just lined up the fender bracket. This is just a lowbrow one. Actually made it really easy. We're trying to get it super tight in there. So you can see the fitment. Should give it enough to expand still. But it's pretty snug. So now that that's tacked up, put the fender back on. And I'm going to tap these two holes. So it'll come straight through the fender, just right into the threads. This bar's a little crooked too, I need to move this. But yeah, then we'll work on the mount on the back behind the seat, and then we'll do the lower mount, and the fender will be done. Alright, so I'm back here again today. Time to finish Kyle's bike up. So, sissy bar's all tacked up. We've got our top fender mount tacked on right there. Lower fender mounts tacked on down there at the bottom. I just put these two holes in the frame here up front. What I'm going to do is lay down a little insert that I have, and he's going to run highway pegs off of this. So I'll just weld them in and get them flush again, put a big bevel on it so they hold good. So he can take them off and on as he pleases instead of having a big bracket there. Also going to do the taillight mounts. Here's the taillight he's running. Got to make a little bracket there, and then also little license plate bungs down below. And then we'll call it a wrap with this. Alright, so I just turned down these pieces here. These are going to be the inserts into the frame. I made sure to use if we can get a focus. Maybe not. So I made sure to use a capped one so we don't get any water in the frame or anything funny like that. So I'm going to line these up and weld them in. Alright, so the highway peg mounts are on. I'm going to finish weld those when I disassemble the bike, but you can see what I did. Put a little bung in there. There's enough gap on each side so I can grind them down smooth. And yeah, we'll run little female clevises off that and call it a day. So back to the sissy bar. Alright, so we're making the license plate mounts for the sissy bar. I'm going to use these, there's two together here. But I'm going to use just little circle bungs. We'll just go right off the side here. They're a little too narrow, so what I'm going to do is take these and mill down one side to a little half moon so they fit better. Alright, here's the two bungs I just pulled out of the mill, so you can see what I did. I just made one side flat on each so they sit a little snugger for the license plate. So we're going to run those, and now we're going to make a taillight bracket. Alright, so the camera died again. I got the taillight mounts on, license plate mounts. Gonna come in here, finish weld the whole sissy bar. Then flap disc the front down and the back. Leave all the joints in the centers. Then I got passenger pegs on as well. They're the peg mounts. So those need to be finished well. I'm not going to touch those until it goes back down to bare frame though. And then I can flip it all my ways how I want to do it. Alright, so the sissy bar's done. I'm going to leave the rest of the grinding stuff to the chromer. I just took them down on the outside so it's all flush. You can see I came back and cleaned up too before I welded the outsides here. Anything I wanted to look more visually appealing, I cleaned up a little better because I knew everything else was getting ground down, so it didn't matter. But yeah, so that's pretty much what we ended up with. Fender's right here, so all the fender bungs are welded on now too. Just got to drill the 2 holes in the top here. You can see where I marked them with a little punch. Drill those and be good to go.